Hi, and welcome to Daily Student 365's first podcast. Today we have a very special episode. Well, because it is our first episode. Let's get started and not waste any time. Today, I would like to encourage you to give more than you receive. I feel like many people have it backwards and they expect to receive something. They think that they deserve something, but that is not right. You only deserve something if you have given enough. Many think that being selfish is the key to success and money, but this is not true. If you take a look at entrepreneurs and their companies, they provide a product or service that is worth something of value, and they give you this product or service in exchange for money. But they deserve the money because the product or service is desirable to you. If we take a look at billionaires, they actually deserve the money, power, and influence. They have worked and put in hours to create a business that will provide you a highly sought product or service with quality. A good example of this is Elon Musk. He started out by creating PayPal, as I'm sure most of you have heard or even used. PayPal was able to capture 179 million users, and this number was from 2015, so I'm sure it's higher now. But here's the idea. A billionaire is made by his wealth of influence, but this wealth of influence is created by the giving nature of the entrepreneur. The giving nature is what fuels the entrepreneur. He wants to solve a big, complex problem, but in a simple way that is understandable to the mass. Another example of this is Steve Jobs, who also deserves to be a millionaire. Billionaire, actually. Steve Jobs' wealth of influence still haunts us today after his death, and may he rest in peace. But Jobs was able to get over 44 million people to use the iPhone. His wealth of influence has created die-hard Apple fans who live and breathe Apple products. You can call them Apple fanboys. I am one myself. Another reason why billionaires and millionaires are made is because of the number of jobs they create for the economy. And jobs are filled in by people. So the entrepreneur has given another human being the opportunity to work. He has created new positions of work in the economy that did not exist. So as you can see, the giving to society is what creates these millionaires and billionaires. And I'm not saying that if you give enough, you will be a millionaire, because it depends on what you give. If I were to give you garbage with my words, why would I receive anything back? But if I were to give you high quality information and knowledge that is relatable, then I may receive something back. And the medium does not have to be money. It can be a simple thank you from the receiver. See, those who will chase money and let money be their life will usually not live a happy, fulfilled life. You can live a happy, fulfilled life by giving to others. And this is evident when you pay for someone else. You feel good, as if you helped the other person out. But if you don't have money, you don't always have to give in money. Let me tell you about my personal experience from my accounting class. I saw a student frantically writing and struggling to keep up with the notes. And me being a good note taker, I thought I would help him out. I told him I could send him my notes after class so he did not have to worry. Immediately once I told him that, I saw his face light up and his worries float away. He smiled and thanked me graciously, and that put a smile on my face as well. You can say it made my day and his day. But here's the other thing. The surrounding students also saw my helpfulness, and they came to me asking for help, and I gladly did. I did not receive anything physical back, but I did receive back the feeling of being useful and resourceful. This made me realize that money is not everything, but people are everything. People inhabit the world, and there are over 7 billion of us on this planet, and there are over 99 problems with each of them, so why not help them out? Also, remember that small things can be big things, actually extraordinary in the case of Airbnb. The co-founder, Joe Gebbia, and I apologize for any mispronunciation, started Airbnb from his own apartment because he could not afford rent. I believe there was a designer conference or something similar, and all the hotels were booked. Joe learned this while talking to a stranger at the bar and asked him where he was staying the night, and the stranger had nowhere to stay. So Joe invited him to stay at his place along with others who were also visiting for the conference. He enjoyed the helpfulness and realized he could make this into a business. But he wasn't thinking of making it a business first. He was thinking of just helping out the stranger, and this created trust and happiness for both individuals. And now Airbnb is a multi-billion-dollar company. You know what? Let's we've been talking about business examples. Now let us talk about examples that almost everyone can relate to. Think of your parents. They give you life. They give you a family and protection alongside love. All they expect back is for you to be successful and happy. Parents give and provide for you sufficiently because they think of you as an investment. Kind of bad way to look at it, but it's true. They expect with all their giving of knowledge, experience, and set of rules, they will mold you into a success. But in some cases, they do not always know what is best. So always seek out other mentors and role models too. So I hope you now understand the importance of giving, because giving is what starts the beginning of something new. Once you give, you open the door to more opportunities. Giving is what will make you a success. And also on the receiving end, accept whatever you are given and be humbled. Okay, that's all the time I have today. So remember, giving is important into your success. Thank you for listening to this first podcast by Daily Student 365. You can follow us on Instagram at Daily Student 365. You can also contact us through our phone number at 972-533-9632, and that is my personal line, so feel free to call me and ask for any questions, or I can even provide you with advice on the spot. Thank you for listening once again. This is Daily Student 365, and we are out. Thank you.